idea where that went? Any idea why I sliced that so much? Welcome back to the Race to +4. It's been a little bit of time since we've done like a proper Race to +4 episode.
It has, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're taking our swing changes out onto the golf course and we're going to do a little 5-hole match play today.
It is absolutely freezing, so we have shamelessly picked our favourite 5 holes here at the Fairmont in St Andrews. We're going to do a little match play, and the focus is obviously we want to play some good golf, have some good scores, but we're really trying to get to a point now where we're getting our swings ready for competition with the swing changes in play. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but
absolutely, it's really breezy today. The goal is just going to be to try and keep the ball in play, try and hole a few putts because we've not been used to putting on greens in Scotland, and maybe make a couple of birdies in there.
I hope so. Good luck, my friend.
Play well.
So our first hole of the match is the 4th hole here at the Torrance Course at the Fairmont. Like I said, we're really focusing on our swing changes here. We're also going to just kind of give you guys a bit of an update on the Race to +4 as we go, as we play the few holes. First one we have here, it is a short par 4. I've got my driver in hand, which isn't a club I would normally take here, but it's so cold and kind of into winds, so I think we'll be fine to just give this one a bit of a hit somewhere up towards those bunkers in the distance. I'm trying to hit that little like low one that you've
that's definitely the one that's called for on this hole. Oh, that's perfect. Just headed towards that bunker, isn't it?
I lost sight of it.
The birds all kind of flew away.
I know.
And I think it's just kind of in the middle of the fairway right there.
Perfect.
Pressure on cam. All right, so just like yours, I'm going to go in with 3-iron, try and keep this a bit lower because it's into the wind. And I'll save my driver for a couple of the holes downwind that we've got coming up. Just exactly the same line as yours. If I can get it down the fairway, it's a good start to this hole.
Shot.
Oh, that's straight in that bunker, I think.
What?
Oh, please sit.
Ooh. I think it has.
Maybe just short.
I think it has. I think you might be okay. Course management, did you not club down to that bunker?
I thought I did. I was expecting that to not be quite as pure as it was. So swing changes are working really well there.
Okay, kind of funny to me that I was going on about you about course management, and actually my ball is the one that has reached
exactly.
the bunker.
That was about as good as I can hit that club, so that was the perfect number off the tee. We're both doing well here though. We're both about 95 yards into the pin here. Good chance at the birdie if we can hit a nice wedge shot. The pin is just tucked over that bunker, so I'm going to give a 50-degree a shot. I'm going to need to hit this pretty well because it is up into the wind, and I think it's probably playing about 105. Oh, that was chunky.
Is that?
That's my bad shot at the moment.
Where'd that go?
Oh, it's actually on the green just to the right.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Sorry,
Yeah.
that camera work of mine was almost as good quality as the shot you hit. So I apologise, but good, you're fine, you're on the green. So already, literally just looking back from that tee shot, I can see that my swing was kind of a little bit out. So if you've watched any of our swing videos, you'll know that my swing likes to go woo all the way around here. And it might just be because it's cold, it's some of the first few shots, but I'm definitely not quite taking it as far on path as I'd like. So that is going to be my focus for this shot. It's weird, it's like finding a balance between performing and watching your swing, but I think it's better for us now in like February time to be really trying to catch that out on the golf course and work on that before it gets to competition season.
Door's a bit open for you in the match.
A door is open. Hopefully we can kind of take advantage of it here. The main things I'm kind of looking at here, I'm just going here, and then when I come to here, I go here. And I'm just trying to get it like starting and ending well, which feels hard today in all these layers, I have to admit. Oh, I just turned it, little flick. Okay, it's all right. It's not the worst shot.
Just off the back edge. Just one on the front, one on the back. Let's go and try and hole one of those.
We have also managed to get a little bit of short game in recently, so
we have.
I've got big expectations here.
I was about to say that. I've been practicing my putting a little bit recently and just trying a few different feels with the putter, kind of trying to get that backstroke a little bit more straight back and straight through rather than a bit more curved as to what I was at the end of the season. So still trying to bed that into the stroke. Pretty tricky one to try and do that with though on this one. It's about 45 feet up the hill, across the slope from right to left. I'm going to start this about 2.5 feet outside right. Just give it a good hit because I think it's going to be a little bit slow up there. Go. That's quite a good shot.
It's a really good putt.
Yeah,
I'd say
really
that's a
good.
gimme.
Yeah.
Although we try not to do gimmies, don't we?
In the spirit of maybe taking our games out onto the course for the first time in a little while, we should maybe try and hold these out.
I don't think there's any question about you tapping that one in there.
I will pop it in just in case.
Yeah,
There we
lovely.
go.
Good for.
Yeah, a little sneak peek of the ball that you're using today. That's a cool little alignment aid for your putting.
I'm trying to try out a few different things and see what I'm happy with for next season. I really like the stripe balls. Ironic that I'm just off the green here, so I actually can't line it up. So we'll see. I don't know whether I'm going to stick with a Pix or with the stripe. I like having the fun Pixes because it just makes me feel happy out on the golf course, but it is maybe time we start looking at more of like the performance side of it. Through this part, it is quite a big slope just coming in from this side. Pace is pretty important here, so I'm just going to try and gently cozy this one into the hole.
Turn. That was really good speed. Just
it was like a little bit hard and a little bit too much break, but it's okay.
That's an equally easy par to the par that I just made. And that's a good half.
Sneaky, recently your golf has been really, really good. I feel as though we're at a stage where I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with things, with like the swing changes and stuff, and you're performing better. Like you can see the performance benefits coming in. I can't yet.
I think it's purely because of the Australia trip, in that I was away for 2.5 weeks, played like 15 rounds of golf, and that really allowed the swing changes to start to settle into my swing.
Yeah.
Whereas I think what you're missing at the moment, you just haven't had the opportunity to get out on the course very much. And you could see it when we were in Spain recently. It just took you a couple of 9 holes just to get a swing that you were comfortable with out on the golf course.
I literally, I was struggling to like make proper contact the first 9 that we played out in Spain. And I think it is just like winter is really, really tough.
Yeah, and I think once you start to get used to being back on the golf course, back on grass again, because we've been used to playing mats at the range.
That is true.
I think once you get back used to that, you'll be absolutely fine come April.
Yeah, and a little side note, I think this will be coming out just as all the Australia content is coming out and just before all the Spain content comes out. So we have been playing a lot of golf, some of it a little bit questionable, some of it in some really cool places. So make sure you are following along, hit that subscribe button so that you can see all that content and so that you can see if we ever make it to +4. I hope one day we do.
I hope we do.
Who knows?
So with my swing, I'm also still working on getting that position, and I can see by the videos in the previous holes and in some of our previous YouTube videos, I'm still getting a very around my body. So I do still need to do a bit of work on that, get it really kind of there and then up from there. I'm getting a really nice position at the top, and then a new move that I've been working on is really trying to kind of pull the club left through the ball.
We're both actually working on that, aren't we? That's kind of a dual drill.
Yeah, keep that face really steady kind of through the ball and not flipping at it. So let's see how I get on here. This is a right to left wind, so this is a signature wind for one that I would just try and flip it over. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hit it left. I'm going to try and hit a pretty straight ball flight with this one.
Straight ball flight?
Just like that. Go. Please go.
Yeah, nice shot. The camera was a bit funny there, but I got it in the end. We're
Pretty
struggling on the
perfect,
camera today. I'm particularly
okay.
struggling on the camera, but it's all right.
It's
You're
all right.
not struggling quite so much on the golf course, so that's the positive.
All right, my friend. Pressure maybe a little bit on in this match.
Pressure is on to find a tee because I don't have
in my
one.
pocket. Here.
Thank you. Okay, now we have a tee, we are good to go. All right, so Cam hitting a smooth 7 means I'm hitting a smooth 5, which means if we hit them to the same spot, I've hit a much better shot because it's a lot harder to hit 5-iron close than a 7. So
Yeah, make sure and get that one in the final cut.
let's see what we can do.
I'll tell you what.
It's just trying to turn away and it's not quite enough. Oh, it is. It is. But it's just a little bit further away. I would honestly say they're about equal in like good shotness because I was hitting 2 clubs more.
I would say it's a better shot from you. I think mine did well for itself and yours got a bit unlucky with the bounce. So I think you probably did a little bit better there.
I'll take it. Cam's ball sneaky so much closer than I thought it was off the tee. To say that you weren't 100% happy with that, I'm pretty impressed.
Now that I'm up here, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sneaky kind of mad about mine though, because it's like a foot away from being able to putt it, but I just don't think I can putt that.
No, I think it's a little chip and run from there.
With the...
Like a pitching wedge or a 50?
50, I do a 50, I do a 50. Here?
Yeah, I like that.
Something that you'll notice is even though I'm playing the match against Cam, Cam still gives me all the caddy advice.
We play fair and square here.
Well, we're friends. Come on, just on the front of this little fringe here, and then it'll roll out nicely towards the hole. Oh, that was a bit much.
Ooh, a bit strong.
That was very strong, actually. Ooh.
Oh, you're coming down next to me.
Ooh.
All right, I'll give you a read, and then you can hold your par putt.
I feel like I was so worried about chunking mine that I just kind of overcompensated, and now we're
Those
here.
ones are really difficult in winter because it's so fast, but then you think it's going to stop up quickly.
And it doesn't.
And it doesn't. It just kept on rolling. Now,
I hit it way too hard, to be fair.
yeah. Now, I've noticed when we're filming, I've actually just rushed into this way too quickly. I haven't read the line. So I really want to just have a good read of this one, make sure that I'm giving it a good go for the birdie.
That's something we both picked up with filming, is that we don't really take our time over putts like we would in a tournament.
Yeah. So I'm going to take this one a cup outside that right edge, just try and put a good stroke on it, give it a chance of going in the hole. These greens are really nice for the time of year.
Greenkeeping team here is one of the best.
Oh, they are. That was quite an early fist pump.
That was almost an incorrect, but it was a great 2. Well done.
Thank
well
you.
done.
This one for the silver medal. You saw what it did, so there's no excuses to miss it now.
It was just pretty straight, wasn't it?
No, it turned in off that right side.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I have to, okay,
Yeah.
okay. This is just for my own satisfaction, really. Do you see that roll? Oh,
It was a pure
that
roll.
was a good roll, though.
No.
I don't mind that it missed, because you see how clearly that went like end over end. Okay,
That is absolutely fine.
It's a bogey, but I'm actually pretty happy with it in a weird way. I lost the hole.
I'm pretty happy with my score on that.
I'm not surprised you are, yeah. I actually sneaky think that because we've been doing some putting inside, I mean, Cam's been playing a bit more golf than me because he took 2 weeks off at the start of the year to play in Australia, which you guys are going to see all of that really soon. But I've not really been, other than Spain for a few days, I've not really been anywhere warm to get some proper practice in. I've been doing a lot of putting indoors, like working on my stroke. And actually, I think it's kind of worked because
I think so.
I feel like I've hit some really good clean strikes. My putter, it's not a forgiving putter at all. You have to hit it from the centre to get that like end over end roll. So I'm feeling good about that. I just need to kind of get used to like the pace and reading the greens again. But I feel like the actual stroke is there, which is
Well, with that
half
roll on the
battle.
ball, you've got it perfect. So it's just going to be getting the reads correct, and then you'll start draining it from everywhere.
Fresh off that birdie.
Yeah, let's go try and make another. We've got a par 5 here, 465 yards. I'm used to playing this into the wind, so it's nicely down off the left today, which kind of sorts out well for my little fade that I've been playing off the tee. I'm just going to take it straight on the house up the middle of the fairway. Try and peel a little fade off of that, and it should be absolutely perfect there.
Yeah.
It's really bottomy, but
Kind of works.
that'll be perfect.
Yeah.
As long as that's not in the fairway bunker.
I think it shouldn't have got in.
That'll be
I think
right
that's
down the
good.
middle.
I think that's good. Your line here was kind of like the right edge of the house in the distance. My line is sort of left side of that,
Yeah.
not quite on it. Just because obviously I don't quite have the distance that you have, but that's okay. I still try my best and I still come off the same
You
team.
do, you're still racing to +4.
I'm racing slowly. Oh yeah. That was
Touch right.
zero club face awareness there. Any idea where that went?
Just over that little bush, isn't it?
Any idea why I sliced that so much?
Don't know, let's have a look at the swing and we can do a little investigation.
Okay, so we actually watched my swing back there. I actually rate that backswing. Like, I quite like that, but something that you'll notice in my swing, my foot comes up super, super quick, because when I was really trying to get distance, the way that I got my distance was by hitting this massive hook and just like swinging up onto my toes and getting all my energy through it, which now means that I can get really stuck on my downswing. And then when that happens, I just kind of have nowhere to go and I like struggle to clear it.
Yeah.
And so at the minute, I'm working on, when I get in at impact, first of all, kind of keeping my foot down so that I don't get stuck in the first place, and kind of working on properly shifting my weight. And actually, I didn't shift my weight there at all. I just kind of flicked it up, which meant that the club face was just left super, super open. And I'm kind of getting to a point now where like a good amount of the time, not all the time, but a good amount of the time, I'm happy with my backswing.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to find the right timing and tempo with that kind of weight shift and then bringing the club round, what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like it's in the right direction, so I don't mind hitting a few bad shots and just kind of like learning the feelings, learning why that happens, so in an event or playing I can kind of pick that out.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel as though now with your swing, you've got the timing quite nice.
Yeah.
It's just kind of really dialing in some of those positions.
It's getting that takeaway position. I feel like all the other positions I'm starting to get the hang of, and it's just that takeaway position is consistently below where I want it, so it's too far on the inside, which is actually not too bad, and I feel like the results of it are okay.
Yeah,
and
like your bad shots are not that bad.
The dispersion on the bad shots is a lot better than what it was at the end of last season. So, I mean, I feel like I'm on a good track, and it's just kind of refining what I've got at the moment.
Yeah.
And just trying to take it into the next couple of months.
I think like that's the main goal, isn't it? Just like reducing the error.
Exactly.
You know, reducing shots.
That's golf.
Like this one that we are looking for right now.
The 2 bunkers in the fairway just up.
I think I could get it over that, no?
It's 130 to get over those.
Yeah, I think I hit like a 6 iron.
Yeah.
I like that from here. Gonna try get myself back out to safety. Try and still actually work on my swing positions and make sure I'm not just using this as an excuse to kind of flap at it.
Wow. That actually came out really well.
Came out clean. It's not really where I wanted it, but it's fine.
That's where we hit it in the random
danger.
club generator, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right down that side. So we're used to that shot.
All right, your tee shot was absolutely perfect in the end.
It was, yeah, way short of those bunkers. I work here, but yeah, I didn't know where those bunkers were. So that's not a great sign. But anyway, 190 yards into par 5 is never bad. I'm really going to try and dial the position on the way back with this shot. I'm going to focus on it. There's no excuses. I'm middle of the fairway. I'm just going to take 5 iron, kind of looking a little bit left of that flag, but mainly focusing on the swing here, just making sure the positions are correct. I feel like I'm kind of playing a little fade at the moment as well, which is kind of where I'm set up to play on this shot.
It's the shot you want to play, isn't it?
Exactly. Oh, be good.
Oh, it was good.
That'll do.
That was very good, my friend.
Little
very
eagle
good.
putt to get to 3 under.
Indeed. We have got 99 yards. Ooh. That is the same distance that I had 2 holes ago. So I'm going to go in with a similar shot with a pitching wedge. It's not quite as uphill and into wind as that last hole was. So I think maybe just like a little pitching wedge here is going to be about right.
This is a huge green too. So you've got plenty of space behind that flag.
This is true. Just a nice little pitching wedge, 100 yards. It's a really nice distance actually. Still just not quite. It's not bad.
Do you know what?
Like if that's the bad shot, I don't mind that.
You're always going to just slightly pull shots that are off an upslope. That was slightly pulled, but I think it's on the green, and I think it should be absolutely fine. Nice little birdie putt for you here.
This would be very nice, although your ball is sat a little bit closer for your eagle putt. So I'm going to have to make something happen here to give myself a little chance. Still got a little bit of a way to go, but I'm honestly pretty happy with not being completely happy with the strike of that last shot to where I've come to.
It's a good bad one.
It's a good bad one. It's what we were saying about just kind of reducing the margin for error. So if this is your bad shot, you take it.
It's pretty good.
You take it. Just on the left edge here. It's going to be a little bit downhill as it rolls towards the cup, so it doesn't need to be going super, super speedy.
Get there. Go.
Oh,
that was such a good
roll. That was a good putt, but I purposefully hit it not that hard.
That is a very easy par.
It is.
And I feel like you take that any day of the week in any tournament that we play.
It almost was bogey because I almost missed that putt, but it's the par. I'm happy.
Tell you what, I haven't had many eagle putts recently, so this is a little bit of a change. It's just down the hill, a little bit left to right. I'm going to go a ball outside that left edge. Just make sure and give it a good chance. If I can 2-putt this with a birdie, I still win the hole, but a 1-putt would be really, really sweet.
Go on, ball. Ah, Cam.
That was so good.
That was a good attempt. That's a really good birdie.
Very easy. And we go 2 up.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Very good.
All right, my friend, 2 down with 2 to play. It's a mountain to climb.
It's a bit of a mountain, and it's made even steeper by the fact that this particular hole, I think I've driven it like twice in my life. It's the perfect distance for Cam to hit the green. So what we're going to do here, it is 250 yards. You can just about see the green kind of peeking through the gaps there. I can see the flag. I'm going to hit my drive down there. I'm not quite going for the green. I'm just going a little bit safe, but then I'm going to head down there and then you can see where Cam's goes. So my goal here is just kind of get something in play, put a little bit of pressure on you so that you actually have to hit a good shot here. It's a bit of a weird one because you're kind of just hitting over the gorse and just being like, hope
does open out on that right side though.
Yeah. There's a lot more space down there than it looks.
Yeah,
I've gone
see, that's
straight
out to the right,
for it.
But that's absolutely fine there.
Yeah, that'll be
No
that'll be
problem.
all good. That will
No
be
problem
all
whatsoever.
good. Okay, I'll head up there. I'll show you where my ball's gone, and then we'll see where Cam's ball goes. All right, my friend, what's your club of choice?
So downwind with this hole today, it's 247 yards to the pin. So I'm going in with my favorite club in the bag. It's my 2-iron. Just going to take it almost a little bit left of the pin. Try and get this one on the green, close out this match.
Okay, so I've just got up to this top bit. I think I can see a ball there. I'm really hoping that's my ball. That was kind of the line it was tracking on. I'm just stood in front of some of these bunkers, which are GUR, and Mr. Cameroon is up there. Oh no! Oh, that might just be a touch short. Mine actually might be a better shot there. This match might be about to get interesting. Mine, I believe, is just behind that bunker there. But I thought yours had rolled in. There is a ball just stuck there, which I think could be yours.
2 really good shots there from us and 2 pretty decent birdie chances now.
That's yours. So that's just coming out there. And then my ball, I can actually already see that big fat stripe on it. So I know that is mine. I will take that for a drive, actually.
That's a great shot from
I'm
you.
really happy with that. What happened with yours then? Was it just not quite the right strike?
So I hit it pretty low, and then as I was hitting it, I was like, 250 is quite a long way for a 2-iron.
In this kind of weather.
Driver is too much club, and then 2-iron's not quite enough. And I was like, I knew these bunkers were out of play at the front, so I was like, if I land here, it's absolutely fine.
Insider knowledge
We're
from
playing the long game.
Fairmont staff here.
I am going to chip with my 9-iron here. It's a little bit right to left, a little bit of an awkward shot, but I'm just going to land it on the slope there, let it bounce up, and hopefully roll pretty close into the flag. Can't play that much better.
Pretty well played. Oh, just seen it up here.
Perfect.
Lovely shot, really good.
I feel like you've just got to go at this time of year with whatever shot you're most comfortable with.
Yeah, this particular hole can get really tricky because if you just miss the green, you have a really big slope to work with, and where that pin is, I guess there's a little bit more space than it looks.
Have you got 54 there?
I do.
I reckon you could land this like maybe 6-8 feet on the green and let it chase out.
I think my worry is like the type of shot that I feel as though you kind of sneaky want me to play is like a little 8 or 9-iron bump and run. But my worry is if I land an 8-iron here, the chance of it shooting off is really high, which I don't want. And I feel pretty comfortable with my 54. I like that as a club. So we'll just try nice, easy one, just landing up on that front edge of the green here. It's quite a tight lie. So we'll see what we can do. Oh,
Spin.
overshot that one a touch.
That's actually not bad at all.
It stopped up pretty quick, actually, quicker than I was expecting. I need to hold this, basically. I need to hold it. I have to hold this. Otherwise, this is game over for little old me. So got about maybe just over 15 feet here down the hill. Little bit squirrely away from the hole. So just going to give this a nice gentle hit here.
Go. Go, 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 go.
Don't do it. Hey!
Oh, yes.
I thought I was going to just come up so short. Thank you.
That's a great birdie. That adds a little bit of distance.
Pressure putt.
Exactly. Coming up
right now.
Next.
So this is to close out the match, isn't it? Because we said we were doing 5 holes.
Yeah, this would be for 2 and 1, which would be a pretty good result. And it's also for my 3rd birdie in a row, which I feel is quite impressive.
I honestly want to see you hole this. I don't want to lose, but I want to see you hole this more for 3 birdies in a row. So let's get her in. Yeah, well done. Very good. Good match, my friend.
Thank you.
We'll still go play the next hole because it's fun little par 3. See if you can go another.
Let's go for
another
4.
birdie.
Why not?
Something else that we found is really interesting is because we've got so used to filming on like busy golf courses and trying to like fit in with the field and play these kind of green sims and scrambles and whatnot. When we have a day like this where we're either not filming or we're filming and there's nobody around and we're not playing a full 18, we can kind of go at our own speed and really take care with our game. It feels so much easier.
Golf feels like a completely different game today. It's not easy by any stretch, but it's definitely a lot easier when there's not as many people around. You've got a little bit more time to read the putts and you're just being a little bit more careful and trying to act like it's a tournament. But I mean, obviously it's not a tournament today, but we're trying to
felt like a tournament. It was a big game.
If it was a tournament, where's my trophy?
Well, yeah, true. I'll find you a little, I'll buy you some chocolate. I'll buy you a chocolate bar.
Ooh, that's a good treat.
Okay.
Yeah, deal.
The point that I was going to make about that is I never know when it comes to like 5, 6, 7 hole match plays, like shorter match plays. I never know if you guys find them that interesting. Let us know down in the comments if you actually like the style of video. It's great for us because we can actually really think about our golf, but I don't know if you get that invested in a 5 hole match. I don't know. Let us know down in the comments. Let us know what kind of content you like seeing. We're trying to find a balance here between getting out interesting content of different courses, but then also getting out consistent content and also practicing and getting better. And yeah, it's a bit of a minefield. We're still learning.
It is. I think this is like a greens and scenes on the go with some golf shots scattered in there.
I like that, yeah.
This is a mini podcast with like a little bit of golf on the go.
Yeah, if you haven't been listening to our podcast, make sure you check them out. We've got video podcasts coming on Saturdays to the YouTube channel and then audio podcasts every Wednesday morning. So if you're not getting enough of us already, I'm sure you're getting a lot of us because we're always making videos and stuff. But if you want to see more from us, make sure you're following along with that. We be golfing a lot.
We do.
We be golfing.
We do. We'd be making quite a few birdies as well. So let's keep that streak going on our final hole.
Let's go make two more birdies. I would like one actually.
Ooh.
I made one there.
You did, yeah.
And that's just been swept under the carpet. So well done me.
Yeah, good job. Do you want a high five as well?
I do want to. Thank you.
Well done. Fresh off that birdie, I'm going to let you go first.
Even though I've lost.
Hit a great shot in this one. Close out with a birdie. I feel like I would put a really good end to this match.
That's what we're going to go for. It's 146 yards. I was reaching for a 7-iron and Cam was kind of like...
Don't be silly.
No,
it's
not
a 6.
A 7.
All day
it's
long.
A 6. So it's just that little bit colder today. The wind's a little bit against us, so just want to make sure we give this one enough, get over that bunker. I'm going in aggressive. The match is over. I've lost, but I can make a birdie and go home happy, and that is the goal here. Oh, nope.
Hard birdie from
I mean,
there.
I can still make a birdie, but it's going to have to be good.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what? It's safe down there. You have a good chip and run in from there.
Do not use what happened with my shot to kind of determine which club you use there, because that was not a good shot from me.
I feel like I've hyped this up now. I've got to make birdie.
You do.
I do.
You're on a good string here, so you got to keep it going.
Exactly. 146 yards. Wind is off that right-hand side, so I'm going to hit a little draw, but to hit that little draw, I'm not going to flip my hands at it. I'm going to stay pretty stable through the ball and just try and let the wind naturally take that ball left.
I can see what you're thinking of here.
Good. And
You're
I'm not
about
going to
to
go there.
No, you're not. You're not. You're going there.
I've played some good golf from there.
But we're not going from there, Cameron.
We're not.
We're not going from there.
We're going to do a nice swing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
That is so nice.
Don't be too much.
Nah, perfect.
Yeah. All right, I'll hold that.
Great shot, my friend. Birdie number 4 could very much be on the card.
I think this one has to be a chip and run.
It's a bump and run, but is it a bump and run with a 9 or a bump and run? Is it a bump and run with a 9 or is it a bump and run with an 8?
Based on how much green you've got to work with there,
I'm thinking 8.
I think it has to be an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be an 8, and you see that ball up there that's pretty close to the pin? I reckon you just go slightly left of that.
Whoever hit that ball must be a pretty good golfer, you know?
Oh, they must be.
They must be really good and cool and...
Not as cool as Finn, though.
No one's as cool as Finn.
No.
Okay. Right, little bump and run, aiming up at your ball. Come on.
What was that?
What was that?
What did you just do?
What was that?
Was that a shank?
Yeah.
All right, my friend. After that shot, it would be very appropriate to go ahead and hold that putt.
Honestly, that would be my kind of golf. That would kind of just be a summary of how my golf rounds tend to go. It's been a while since I've hit a shank. I don't know. I was feeling super positive. I was feeling like things were working. Maybe I just had a little lapse of concentration. We're not going to go too deep on it. It happens. It's all good.
See the positives as well. You still got it on the green.
Honestly, yeah.
In terms of how bad shanks can go, it went on the green and it has left you with a par putt. So I don't think we can be too upset.
Well, yeah. Let's be nice and positive. Turning away. It would have been a pretty cool up and down, but it's not to be, and that is all right.
I think we can probably give you that one.
That is generous.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can hold it. For the bogey. Oh.
Oh dear. Well, at least you saved the bad golf for when we finish the match. That's all right, my friend.
I certainly didn't manage to finish the video on a high there, so if you could just go ahead and do something here.
I will try my best. I'm going to try and take this quite seriously because I really feel like I'm onto a game today.
This is for the 4th birdie in a row.
It would be, yeah. it's a little bit left to right, straight down the hill. I'm just going to try and play a little bit more break and hit it a little bit softer because I can get all breaks towards you over there. If I could hold this, it would be absolutely fantastic. I could go to bed happy tonight.
What? Cam!
It's just a very easy game today.
Good job. That was so impressive.
Sometimes golf is like that. I feel like golf has been kicking me down recently. And today, one birdie came and then confidence came with it. And golf is just a game about confidence. And we just need to find spells like this and try and draw as much confidence from it as possible.
Spells like this where I just hit a shank.
You'll have equal spells, but you'll make 4 birdies in a row, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Well done.
Thank you.
5-hole match play complete. Was not quite the finish I was wanting, but luckily you carried us there, made for some good golf, some good entertainment. Hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure you are following along, hit that subscribe button to see more of our Race to +4, more of our general golf and everything that we've got to come on this channel. There's a lot.
Absolutely. I wish I could submit this card for plus, because I would probably be off +4 after this, but we can't. We are going to get to +4 this summer, I hope, and it'll have been a long journey.
I'm going to have to stop having holes like that to get to +4,
Yeah.
but that's okay. It's a work in progress. We're going to share it all on this channel, so hit that subscribe button and we'll see you
In the next video.
in the next Race to +4 video.